Good evening and welcome to World News segment on ITV Network News. My name is Roseline Ebhoramen. Our first story is from the U.S. election, where the vice presidential candidates, Democrat Tim Walz and Republican JD Vance, will meet tonight for their one and only vice presidential debate in New York City. While the strikes in these kind of running mates face off are typically low and undercards to the presidential main events, this year's debate may be different. In a tight race that could be decided by tens of thousands of votes in a handful of states, every opportunity to generate positive attention and political momentum is precious. At the very least, the debate will be a fascinating contrast between two men with very different styles and political beliefs, and two campaigns with distinct strategies for winning the White House. In another development, Israel has launched what it has described as limited, localized and targeted ground raids in southern Lebanon, marking an escalation in its continuing offensive against Hezbollah. The operation is aimed at the Iran-backed group's infrastructure, which pose an immediate threat to Israeli communities in northern Israel. Israel Defense Minister said army was ready for a ground operation, telling troops near the Lebanese border that Israel was prepared to use forces from the air, sea and land to target Hezbollah.
We have no interest in expanding the war. We have no interest in looking for additional fronts. But if somebody attacks Israel, as the Houthis have recently done with missiles...
That report concludes our package for the World News segment. My name is Roseline Ebhoramen. Thank you for staying tuned. Good night.